Welcome to a special guest edition of the Holy Shhh Podcast. It's your boy ABE from DET.
My name is Chuck Jordan.
I'm that Bulber for the NYC.
And today, we got a special guest, the guest of guests. This man is one of the greatest of all time when it comes to content creation in the IWC. He didn't just make his way through WWE, just being a fan and AEW and TNA. He's been working for him, doing some great interviews with the Hardy Boys and tons of TNA wrestlers. Ladies and gentlemen, today on the Holy Shhh Podcast, the one, the only Mr. Know Your Wrestler. What's up, brother?
Yeah, baby.
How you doing?
Hey, I need that like clipped and just make the intro of all my videos right there. Like that's it
That's
right there.
it.
That's official.
That's it right there, man. Let's talk some pro wrestling today. Now, we like to start off all conversations when we talking to somebody with the initial birth of your love of pro wrestling. So what was that moment? What was that match? When were you just hooked and was like, I fucking love this shit?
I hate that question actually. Because I can't really pinpoint that one moment. But if people ask a match, I always go to the Undertaker and Mankind. I'm a Mankind is my favorite guy. I feel like when people talk about favorites, they don't mention Mankind. It pisses me off a little bit. Underdog, shouldn't be where he was at, but he was. So I go to that match, man. That was just one of those matches. But I've been watching wrestling, man, since probably like 5 years old, to be quite frank. So it was definitely the Attitude Era that got me into wrestling, I would say.
So you said Mick Foley's your favorite of all time? Everybody's
All
got their
time, bro.
favorite.
That's it.
All time. Wow.
Yeah, Mankind. That's
all
the
variations,
interview.
dude, love.
All of
man,
it. That's
all
the
of
interview
it.
right there that I want. That's that interview, right? Like if I get that interview, I'm done. I don't need to do more interviews. That's it.
Mr. Have a nice day.
Man, the dude, man. I just love the character. I remember the promo he did with JR when he was just giving it to JR, man, like how real that felt. And you can feel with just so much passion. It was something that he was really kind of experiencing. Imagine Underdog, man, that look that he had, that character. He was living that character. I loved it.
Right. Your opinion, who is the greatest tag team of all time?
The Hardy Boys.
Hardy Boys.
Yeah, man. So that was pretty crazy that I even got to, as you mentioned, interview the Hardys. Like that was me growing up, loving Jeff. Like, yo, one day I want to meet Jeff. I actually remember sitting in the classroom with a dude. I don't know how real this was, but I was probably like in high school, and the guy was telling me how he used to paint the Hardy Boys, or Jeff Hardy's at least arms when it was glow in the dark back in the days.
Right.
I thought that was so cool. And like now, all the years later, bro, I'm like flying to Boston to meet these guys in person. Still, kind of in disbelief I even did that. It's crazy.
Sometimes they say when you meet your heroes, they don't live up to expectations. It sounds like this one did for you, right?
Yeah, man. I was. They were both cool. Like I would say, Jeff was definitely you can tell the more loose one. While Matt you felt like the big brother, Matt was watching out for his brother. You can kind of see it, but no, both respectful guys, man. Even after the fact, like off camera, they were still cool. Not like we chopped it up a lot, you know what I mean? As soon as they got downstairs, it was straight recording. As soon as we stopped, probably a minute or so, and then they to the next. So I didn't get to spend too much time, but the time that we did have, man, the guys are definitely respectful.
Bob, bro, what you got over there?
Look, I've seen your work with TNA, like you just mentioned with the Hardys. I've seen your interview with Santana as well. So I just want to like briefly discuss like the first 2 weeks of TNA programming on AMC. I want to know what's your overall impression of the first 2 weeks of TNA on impact on AMC, and what do you think? What is your outlook for TNA going forward in the future? Like, what can they be as far as like, just as far as growth in the world of professional wrestling?
Good question. I'll be very honest and transparent. I was not watching TNA like that before I got the first opportunity to go and interview someone from TNA. So even back in the days before TNA, Kurt Angle, Sting, and all that, I was like watching it maybe because Kurt Angle, but not really watching it. So now there was no expectation for me. Like I watch anything, any other TNA. Nothing was different about it. It felt the same. It was just on a different, network. And I really think as wrestling fans, man, not you guys, but just some wrestling fans get so hyped on what their belief is. And it's like, bro, what you expected? Like they got a TV deal and all of a sudden they on WWE status. my expectation, and I think there's a lot of people that are going to be leaving AEW, WWE, such as Tommaso Ciampa. Like, why can't he go to TNA and have a banger with Mike Santana? You know, them guys are going to put it all in the ring. You know what I'm saying? So I think TNA under WWE's umbrella they got to win. You know, I think WWE, anything, AAA, TNA, they know that AEW is a competitor. And to them, it's just, how do we win? So I think TNA is going to look good. They got some good people, man. Nick Nemeth, I heard you guys mention Nick Nemeth a little bit. Mike Santana's cool to see him in that spot that he's in after all these years of just really kind of giving his life to wrestling. But I think it's also opening doors for WWE, man. I think there's going to be a lot of just mixing up between WWE going at TNA, but it's really all, to me, in the same pot.
Right,
I,
right.
I hear you, like, with like maybe like a Tommaso Ciampa like coming to TNA, but with all due respect, like there's a lot of fans out there that they'll see it like, you know, with that feeling with TNA, if we see like ex WWE guys coming in, like that feeling of WWE light in a sense, like because I look at the outside of the major companies in professional wrestling, there's a lot of talent out there that's available that hasn't touched any of the major promotions. I mean, you got Alex Kane, you got Big Trouble Ben Bishop, you got oh my god, you got Jesus, you got Nikki Blackheart out there. There's a lot of great
Yep.
independent talent out there that hasn't touched any of the major promotions that I think could leave a great impression on any of the casual wrestling fans out there. That's something new and something fresh, and I think that might be an avenue that TNA might want to look into rather than just relying on the partnership with WWE. Like, what are your thoughts on that? Like, maybe looking at talent outside of the major promotions.
I'm a business guy outside of wrestling, so I look at it from a business perspective. You want to put people in seats, like that's what you want, right? Ass in seats. So you're looking for the names that are putting ass in seats. While there's really good people in the indies, they just not selling seats. Of course, there's some people that we know in the indies that could possibly sell out maybe an NXT, PC kind of arena. But to me, man, when you think about the AEWs and the TNAs, they want to be a competitor. They want to be number two. In order to be number two, you got to get the best of the best. And that's really kind of WWE's leftovers, is the best of the best, if you ask me.
Definitely. They already got an established name. And like you say, it's about the money and putting butts in seats. Hey, everybody ain't crazy like Tony Khan taking risks. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I think all the newbies, man, you're gonna see a lot of them continue to go through the developmental like the PC and all that NXT stuff. AW sometimes, but AW to me doesn't do a really good job with anybody from the indies like that. Like, they bring him to Collision, or they'll bring him to, I don't really watch what they still have AW Dark. I don't even know they really have stuff like that, but
Oh
they don't do
my
anything.
god! I hear tribalism on here.
No,
Sounds like
man. I
tribalism.
fucks with AW. I do.
Yeah.
I do. I just, even when they used to have the WWE and WCW like wars, I was always WWE, just very loyal to the brand, still loyal to the brand, obviously. But AW, I watch it, and I was watching it faithfully, but you kind of get the stories, man. They'd be all over the place sometimes. So
I feel you. I feel you.
nothing
To
against
each his
AW.
own. That's a story
Yeah,
for another
ain't
day.
nothing wrong with AEW, man. I got some people over there that I
Exactly.
really like. Swerve Strickland, to me, went to AEW and did hell of a job. Like, who would have known Swerve was gonna be who he was, if it
Right.
wasn't for AEW. So see, I love Swerve over there. Man, I'm bruv. Who says bruv? Damn, Osprey. Well,
Yes,
Osprey.
Will Ospreay.
You
Yep.
can tell I don't really be watching AEW
All right,
right now, right?
all right.
I'm, like, these names, like, struggling on these names right now.
Definitely. We talked about you interviewing the Hardy Boys recently. What's a big name out there? Somebody who you really want to interview and haven't had a chance to yet.
From TNA or just in general?
Anywhere, any form of professional wrestling. Who's on that bucket list?
Mankind was the only guy, man, to be quite frank. I would tell you with TNA, just because they always give me opportunities to like choose sometimes, and it's like, you can choose out of these 5, but with no guarantee. It's been Mustafa, like Ali. I would love to have that conversation. I
Yeah.
think it's another underrated person from WWE that has
So
hella
underrated.
talent.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I just respect someone like him, man, that just didn't give up. Didn't give up in WWE, kind of took anything they gave him and ran with it and was very successful. And they still didn't give him the opportunity. He went to TNA, and I think he's doing major, man. He's definitely a champion in TNA by the end of the year.
Definitely.
That was somewhat my question. You kind of stole it, but I was going to say, who is your Mount Rushmore of future interviews you would like? So one is Mankind, two is of course Ali. Who is the other two?
If I can interview anybody,
Anybody?
good question, man. I would like Shane McMahon.
Okay,
Mm.
that's
I think
dope.
there's a, I think there's a lot to get out of Shane.
Oh, yeah.
Because Shane is not gonna be biased.
At
And
all.
let's see, another person. Jacob Fatu, man. I just like the realism in him. Like
Wow.
yesterday's
Mm.
promo, and I'm gonna say Monday Night Raw's promo, um, across from Cody Rhodes, man. Like the dude is everything, man. Like put the championship on this guy. You know, the dude is so good, and he's right. There is nobody like him. There is no Samoan like him, bro. Roman Reigns, they're just on two different levels. I'm a fan of Jacob. So that's another conversation I would love to have. I'm a real type of guy, man. And you can tell he's really authentic the way that he
Yeah,
just puts his stuff out on online like that.
Got what I mean?
You got
definitely,
what I
definitely.
mean?
We got a sports side to this podcast. You into sports? You got a home team over there you root for?
Nope. I'm
No
gonna tell you
sports.
Patriots because I'm from Boston. I'm gonna tell you the Red Sox. I happen to be from Boston. Wrestling's a sports, man. The only sports I watch.
Oh, I got you. I got you.
You
Your
know what?
Patriots is killing it.
Yeah, they are. Yeah, I got something for you. Like, so last month, we had John Cena's retirement, and this year we're looking at AJ Styles, potentially Chris Jericho. There's a handful of wrestlers all across the board that are like moving on to, they're hanging it up after this
Yeah.
potentially as year. Like, if you were to give me a bunch of guys, like who's up next in the world of professional wrestling, like who are the young up and coming stars that we'll be talking about the next 5 to 10 years as like the next greats in wrestling?
I'm gonna talk some of those that have just kind of came up. Tiffany Stratton, obviously, I think she's hella good. A lot of these people from NXT, and I'm gonna have to say NXT just because I do happen to just go there and just they're coming up, right? That's just what we see them, the
Mhm.
newbies come from. But I think the talent that NXT has right now is dope. Trick Williams to me, bro. Like you cannot say the dude's not a future star. Oba Femi, that's another person I think we'll be talking about. Um, I don't know if Joe Hendry's a guy that we're talking about, long term, but in the next couple of years, we'll probably be having a little fun with Joe Hendry, maybe kind of
Right.
replacing the Miz. Um, Jada Parker, bro. Come man, I'm a Jada Parker fan, bro. Not just because she looked good either, okay? But I'm just saying the girl got everything it take. All right, she's get in the ring, get on the mic. Who else is out there? Damn man, you could really put me on a hot seat over here. Leon Evans, of course, man. Leon Slater, that dude's nasty, man. Like
Mhm.
that dude is nasty. See him in person was pretty cool as well.
Yeah,
Yeah, man.
Leon is
Couple
the
of people.
future, man, for sure, man. Leon is the absolute future.
Yeah,
Uh,
dope conversation with Leon as well.
definitely, definitely. We were talking about running into people who aren't into professional wrestling. So that got me thinking, if you had a match and you wanted someone to sit down and you say this match will win you over, what is that match that you're playing for this non-wrestling fan to win them over? Any match in the history, whatever you believe.
I mean, anything Rock and Stone Cold in the Attitude Era was good. Anything Triple H, Stone Cold was good. I've told you already, Mankind and Undertaker.
Yeah.
A brutal match. People may kind of be a little cringe on that, but I thought that was pretty good. Recently though, man, AJ Styles and John Cena was a really good match.
Cooked.
Like I was
Definitely.
I respected John Cena a little bit more after that match, actually. Like to me, John Cena wasn't, how everybody was so sad John Cena was leaving. To me, he was like, whatever. That's how I look at CM Punk. Like, he's whatever. But that match he put on AJ Styles, I'm like, wait a minute. This dude actually could wrestle. So that's one of the matches that people can go watch currently because they know who John Cena is and can see what type of match that was.
2016 SummerSlam, Cena Styles is my favorite match of the rivalry. Like that was during the time, I think 2015, 2016 was Cena. I think he took that personally, that whole you can't wrestle thing. I think
Yep.
2015 he went to Vince, was like, give me that US title, give me your up and coming stars from NXT, give me your Owens, your Sami Zayns, your Cesaros and all that, like, and I'm gonna just put on bangers every week with that title. Then 2016 when Styles came in, that trilogy that ended in 2017 Rumble, that's like a top 5 rivalry for me in WWE personally, like in ring wise at least.
I got
That's
a
why I
question.
respect Cena, man. I respect Cena because what he's done for the business for sure. Not so much as
Definitely.
the good wrestler per se, but what he's done for the business, man, you can never take that away from that guy.
And not even just the business, humanity. When you look at those make a
Humanity.
wishes and really look at the numbers of those make a wishes, that's serious. That's actors, all other athletes. He's got double who is in second place. That's crazy. So shout out to him for just being that dude outside the ring. Definitely, definitely. Oh, go ahead. What you
You
got?
say you had a question?
I just forgot it at the moment because we was talking about Cena and it just got me sidetracked.
All right, so
I
as
got a
far as
question for y'all, man. I say my favorite wrestler. What's y'all favorite wrestlers, man? I would love to know.
Oh, hands down of all time is Shawn Michaels. All
Okay,
time.
okay.
I'm
Okay.
the complete opposite. I'm Bret the Hitman Hart, man.
I'm about to say Bret over HBK all day. I get it, I
Yeah.
get it, I
Listen,
get it, I
you
get it.
talked about matches that you would show your non-wrestling fans. I give you WrestleMania 13 Bret versus Austin submission match right
Oh,
there.
yeah, that's
I knew you were
classic.
gonna say that too. I knew
Listen.
you were gonna go. As soon as we said Bret, I knew you were gonna go.
Because
with that, man.
listen, like, yeah, you had the Austin 316 promo the year before at King of the Ring. That was all good, but you need that one match in the ring that just boom, that's the star-making performance. And when like that blood running down his face, the fact he did not quit, he passed out from the pain,
Yep.
that set up Austin 316, that rattlesnake right there for
My question to you
success.
though, are you a wrestling historian or something, man? Like this man's out here with the years and
He
everything,
is.
bro.
I
He
mean,
is.
I started
love
like in
it.
the early 90s, you know, with Bret. Like I said, Bret is my favorite of all times, which led me the first rivalry was Bret and Austin right there. And, I try to do my little history here and there. And
Hell yeah.
I was back and
for
forth
it.
between the Attitude Era and WCW, man. Like they both did both great things for me. It was the cruiserweight division for WCW, and it was The Rock and Austin and D-Generation X for WWE. Like I like to have like a good, buffet of wrestling. I don't
I
like
love that.
exactly.
not
I
as
like a
old as
little bit of
these
everything.
guys. Mine's is Randy Orton.
Orton.
Hey man, Randy is the man, bro. Randy is
Man,
definitely
I hear
the man.
voices in my head also, and I'd
He
like
does.
to KO
I will tell you, he does.
anybody.
He does hear
that's
voices.
moving.
Bald-headed Randy Orton was a different demon right there.
I
like,
keep
that
telling
dude's so
one
good.
of these days they're gonna finally let him get the punt kick back off and kick somebody's head off.
One
I'm
day.
waiting for it.
My question is, do y'all want to see him? I would love to see him break John Cena's record, actually.
For sure,
Yes.
1000%.
Is he gonna be
But I'm
around?
like you. I'm not a Cena fan. I just respect him a lot.
Yeah.
Like I do LeBron. I love Michael Jordan, but come on, LeBron got stats. Cena got stats. You got to just give him props.
You gotta respect.
I've
Yeah, you gotta
respect.
always just liked Cena's promos. I really wasn't a fan of the wrestling. I just liked the character which he portrayed, especially talking.
Oh, on the mic, yeah, he's sick.
Like,
I mean,
I always thought him and Paul Heyman could teach a class.
I think people sleep on MJF on the mic. Like, I would like to see an MJF,
Right.
maybe the Miz on the mic, because those
Ooh,
two right there are
yeah.
pretty nasty on the mic as well, man. MJF watching them recently did that. He cut that promo on who was it?
all
Was
of
this-
them.
Yeah, you're right. All of them.
All
Like,
of
that
them,
dude,
yeah.
man, anytime he's on the
Shot-
mic, man,
He shot them
sheesh,
all of them just
he
pop,
nasty.
pop, pop, pop.
Vicious.
He
Vicious,
nasty,
man. And with MJF's like style, it's like you got to keep up. I'm not. The training wheels are off with me. Like it's not you. It's big boy. You got to put your big boy pants when you're in the ring with me. Like whoever. I mean, and we all remember that promo battle between him and Punk. Those years ago on Dynamite. Like he shows he could go toe to toe with everybody. I mean, like Cena on the mic. Like, I'm with Chuck. Like promo wise, especially those promos he cut on Roman Reigns. 2017, where it was like if it was anyone else besides Roman Reigns, if he was not the chosen one, like would he be where he was like after that? Because that was brutal to watch back.
That was.
Definitely. It got me thinking. I love AEW. I love WWE. I love them both. I'm a unicorn. I like them both. They both are amazing. But would you agree with me? Because you just brought him up. I love AEW. I think they can make incredible stars. But MJF with WWE would be astronomical in my book, just because he's such a character, and that's what they do. They play on the storylines. Do you agree with me? He's doing great, making tons of money in AEW, but from a character standpoint, I think WWE could take him to another level.
I think that WWE would take him a different level because they give him the platform. But I don't think anything changes from MJF. I think it's like when Cody came from AEW to WWE, like same Cody. I think you get the same MJF. You just, you get a whole big system behind him. Sometimes
Yep.
I think with MJF though, like he's so good that it almost like, is he cocky? Like, is he, this? Because I think just that mindset going to a WWE locker room, right, where we know it's a little bit more chill, a little bit more relaxed. You got somebody like Roman Reigns, somebody like CM Punk, somebody like Seth Rollins. What does MJF really mix in with that? So I think
Right.
that's where I'm kind of sometimes stuck on the vibe that he brings. But is it just maybe he's good at his character that gives you that illusion? So
I think he
but
would definitely need his own dressing room like Brock Lesnar.
yeah, I'm saying,
He would not be able to sit with the boys.
I don't think so
They'd
either,
be like,
bro.
put him in his own room. We don't want to deal with him.
Is it wrong of us to say that women carry professional wrestling in 2025?
It's not wrong. I think listen, I love women wrestling. I think people sleep on women wrestling. And to be quite frank, anytime there's a women wrestling match on a PLE, you can kind of almost guarantee they're about to steal the show.
Right.
And I think they understand that they got to put it out on the line in a sense. So yeah, I would say definitely women's wrestling showed out 2025, and they'll continue to show up, man. The women's locker room in WWE right now,
It's crazy.
it's stacked. But I'll tell you one person I would love to see in WWE, man, with that character is Toni Storm. That's another person in AEW that I just love. She is so good all around to me.
They had her. Let her go.
They didn't do it. Was Vince's thing. Vince didn't do well with her, man. You know what I'm saying?
I
Like the
don't
whole
know.
character that she did, I'm pretty sure she created that character she got right now. Timeless Toni Storm and AEW. So if she comes back with WWE with that and they give her that platform, somebody like MJF, man, shoot it to the moon. She'll definitely be another like Becky Lynch type stardom.
Definitely. Do you have a Royal Rumble prediction winner yet?
My community was really heavy on Sammy. At least one particular person was really heavy on Sammy for months now, and I'm like, "There's no way, bro." And now, as I'm seeing this story unfold, I'm like, "Oh, it's Sammy." Oh, well,
Right.
not Sammy winning the championship, winning the Rumble. I would love to see somebody new. And if you're gonna bring Obafemi at Royal Rumble, does Obafemi not take it all the way? Like, I don't know, man. Put the rocket on that guy. That dude's good. Another good person, man. So I'm gonna give it to Obafemi. Could definitely be one. If I can see another person win this year, man, it could be an MJF thing. Like MJF's kind of the way they put him in Unreal. Could this be? That's another thing. I think sometimes Unreal is also playing mind games with us.
Yeah.
Like while
It
people are
is.
saying like it's peeling back too much, I'm like, sometimes I think they just playing mind games with us,
Yep.
bro. They also creating another narrative for us to even believe.
Yep.
I don't know. That's just my thoughts on that too. But
No,
so that,
you're
yeah,
1000%.
Over.
My Royal Rumble prediction. I want Trick Williams to surprise everybody. I want Trick to throw out Sammy. Everybody rooting for Sammy and then Trick throw him out. That's how I want it to happen, man. That'll be amazing.
I'm still stuck on the women. I want Jada Parker.
Jada Parker? Come, what the hell? Let her cook.
I think Bianca's gonna win it. I think Bianca's gonna win it.
Bianca's gonna win it because I just feel like when you look how Jade's title run has gone so far, like the inactivity, it screams to me that they're putting things on pause until Bianca comes back for her to win the Rumble. But then what do you do with the 3 months afterwards for the build up to WrestleMania? That's where it is. Like that's gonna be iffy, and I'm kind of cautious with that match, like how it's gonna be, how it's gonna pan out. But we're a long way from that. I was gonna say with the men's, unfortunately, I say unfortunately because I think if Drew is gonna plans of saying that he's gonna go into Mania being the champion, it's probably gonna be Cody.
I'm not mad at that. That's my guy.
I'm not saying I want that. I'm just looking at the booking and who's holding the belts right now. I mean,
but you don't think Sammy's taking the title from Cody?
Well, no. Well, you mean from Drew?
I mean from from Drew.
Me personally, I don't know. I feel like that
it's in Riyadh, bro. Like,
yeah, I know that's what I was thinking.
It's in Riyadh, but do you also see that Cody is not involved in a championship match for Mania though?
I don't think Cody always has to be in a title match though. You know what I'm saying? Like he's already had those moments in WrestleMania where he's fighting for the title. Now, if you give him a good feud, it's still money. You know what I'm saying? Like it's who do you put him up against that could give him the same results of if there was a title on the line?
We
and I
need
think you can
Cody
find some.
Roman 3. Cody Roman 3. That's what we need.
If you do that, it's going to be for the belt. Or would you do that without the belt on the
I
line?
do it without the belt. They don't even need the
Yeah.
belt.
Alright.
Them
Had
two
it.
guys themselves are gonna sell seats, bro.
No, yeah,
Exactly.
absolutely. Yeah, of course.
They'll tell a story. I don't know what
Yeah.
the story is between those two guys, but nah, I think there's so many stars, man, that you could do a Cody Oba, Oba Femi. Like there's
They
still
never got to
something there
finish.
that happened.
Mm.
Yeah,
Drew ruined it.
definitely.
Drew ruined it. That's so many stories going around right now, man. Like the Drew, the Oba Femi, the Jacob Fatu. Like there's all so many little stories going on at once. I'll be lost sometimes, man. But I love this. I love that WWE can go anywhere and everywhere.
Definitely. What got you into creating content for professional wrestling?
Oh man, I like to tell people that I came out of the wrestling closet like 3 years ago. So I was already doing Know Your Worth TV, so I was already kind of doing podcasting. So I kind of have a little setup, and then I was falling asleep every night, just like on the couch, like kind of bored, like no one to talk wrestling. My wife can care less about it, and at times I would watch Con Man, and I used to get pissed with Con Man because I'm like, yeah, this man like let people get like under his skin and stuff like that. So one day I said, you know what, bro, if Con Man could build the wrestling community, why can't I? I felt like I could do it. So I decided to go live, man. It just ever since then just never stopped. And then it was just kind of reactions. And I think even like this year I pivoted more into doing more evergreen content, stuff like that. Always knew when I started though that it was gonna be bigger than just reactions.
Right.
My goal was I wanted to interview wrestlers. So like that already coming last year, it's like holy shit, the sky's the limit. And then so many opportunities with TikToks. It's like I really changed the way that I've thought and the way that to me it's just building a media company versus just thinking I'm a creator. But it's cool that people even see me in that light that I was a creator, man. But TikTok, man, I would say changed the game for sure once I started this wrestling journey. And now I tell anybody and everybody, man, yeah, I love wrestling, with a smile, yeah, man.
Right.
And wrestling paid me too. Like, look at the opportunities I got because of wrestling, to be quite frank. So,
Exactly.
it's been hella cool.
Exactly. It's dope that you were talking about branching off. We've been doing the same thing. A lot of times we love to dive into some mental health topics. I think it's important in the world today that we in with everything going on. If you don't focus on the mental, you can lose it fast. And a lot of times the projection of everything's great is like a cover up online, and it can really make people feel down because you're always coming positive and saying things is great. So we like to flip it on our show sometimes and ask somebody, what's not going right in your life right now? And if there's someone out there going through the same thing, how are you dealing with it?
I can't tell you that there's anything that is not great. I think any day that I get to wake up and have breath and we get to see life, I'm a blessed man. I'm not saying that everything is always perfect, but I'm definitely in a place, man, where I had to be patient with myself. And I think anybody, when we think about the mental, you got to be patient with life, be patient with yourself, give yourself grace. Because a lot of times we see social media, like we're so influenced by the things that we see or the people that we talk to. One of the biggest things I would say I did last year, especially, man, I'm a man of God. So I kind of just share a story real quick is I left my job, right? My 9 to 5 to bet on myself. So I wife, stay at home mom. I think I told you this offline, but wife, stay at home mom had been for the last 5 years. And when I left this job, got a mortgage, got 2 kids, it's like I had to bet on myself. But for so long, I was always helping other people. And someone says, Ephraim, you got to be a little selfish. You got to help yourself first. Going back to that airplane model, right? You got to put on your mask before you help somebody put on theirs. So when I quiet the noise and those people that were telling me that, yo, wrestling's fake or, your small community, and I had to quiet those noise, it propelled me, further than I ever believed. So when we talk about mental is believe in yourself first, man. Like, don't let your past. I'm someone that's been sexually abused, someone that was adopted. Statistically, I say I shouldn't be here, right? But because I worked on my mental and working on your mental, man. So many people say, how do you do that? It was to me just also working out that helped me. It was as I mentioned, cutting out the noise. It was praying more to God. It was surrounding myself with better people that were kind of like-minded. So yeah, all that on the mindset, man. I don't, oh, right here, bro, you talking about mindset, bro. I've created a whole mindset journal because I truly believe you gotta I went to therapy one time in my life, and that changed the game. It
Yeah.
wasn't that they were telling me what I had to do or all this stuff. They were asking me questions that allowed me to realize I had the answers all along. And because of that, I also took that kind of strategy and put it into the mindset journal. So I love y'all brought that up here. My mindset is everything. You
It
got to
is.
so when you talk about positivity, you got to give it, man. We all are leaders to a community. So when we show up, we got to be real. And sometimes I let them know, hey, I don't want to be here, but I showed up because I understand it's not just about me.
Right.
I don't know if all of us are parents, man, but it's not about us, man. Like, forget about us. It's about the next generation. We got to show up as men. I think that's also huge that we show up and can either even show love to other men. You know what I'm saying? 3 men showing love to me. Like that's great. You know, you don't see
Right,
that
right.
often. So all that, man, is just surrounding yourself with really good people as well, man. So that's what y'all were asking
Definitely.
for.
Man,
I could go on forever, but I give you
I
about
am
the
not
mic.
an adult yet. Let's have some fun, man. Let's
What do you mean you're not an
pick up a
adult
game,
yet,
man.
though? What do you
All
mean
right.
you're not an adult?
I mean, like I don't like I'm a fun person. I like I'm a beacon of positivity. I love that
Listen,
answer
I'm
though,
about to
but
say, listen, I'm
I'd rather
young
have
too.
fun and be so serious all the time. That's why I said let's.
Nah,
He
come
needs
on,
to grow
man.
the fuck up. Don't listen to him.
He
That's
does,
what he
man.
needs to do.
I will forever be a Toys R Us kid, even though they
Oh my
closed them all
God.
down.
Yeah, it's
Hey.
closed. You out there in the cold.
I
Mhm.
went to around here. There's a gaming store, but when I walked in, they had like all the old games, like old Game Boy Advance, Game Cubes, the Dreamcast, the Sega, and I'm seeing like a kid. I felt the kid in me like just excited. Like I could sit here all. I just wanted to buy them just to freaking play the games, man, because it was just all
Right.
the memories that come back. So I'm with you. I
would've
love to
bought
be
'em.
positive. I love the energy. I love to have fun. But
I
at
would've
the end
bought
of the day, man, we also got to be real with ourselves, man. Mental health is everything, man. If your
It
mind
is.
ain't
man.
right,
It
you
is.
gonna feel it. You gonna see it.
I ain't gonna lie. My grandmother used to tell me, "You're as old as you feel. You're as old as you think you are."
Yeah.
So as soon as I started thinking I was old, I started having back pain. I started being, and then as soon as I was like, you know what, my daughters was like, "Dad, you're not that old." And I started thinking, I'm not that old. For some reason, like
No.
those same things that was, I can't get out of bed. Like I'm young still. So it's just like mentally, I just try to. I mean, I know that I'm older than what I really am, but I just try to keep a mindset of just being young, living young, and just enjoying life.
I'm about to be
So,
36, man. I still feel like I'm 27 years old. So
see,
hey, I'm with
live
you.
like that.
Same here.
Run
Yeah,
like
I'm
the
with
little
you.
unicorn you are, man. Just run. Full speed at a wall. Don't run into the wall though.
I choke out the
Brother.
20-year-old me in a heartbeat right now.
Bro, I was over
Hey,
here racing. I was racing. My nephew is 6 foot, like 1 already. He's only 13
Ooh.
years old. And you know me, bro. I still feel like I'm young. So he said in school they called him God. I'm like, yeah, why? He said, because I'm good at everything. I said, oh yeah. Well, you want to race? And I ain't win, but I almost won. What it was the shoes though. You know, next time I'm gonna get him on the shoes.
Gotta get him with the shoes.
Gotta get
It
him
was
the
the
shoes.
shoes, bro. I had the high tops. You know what I'm saying? I had to loosen them up a little bit. I didn't even stretch. You know, at this
All
age,
right,
you got to
so
stretch. I got him next
because
time, though. I got him next
because
time.
my kids never watched my show, I'm gonna tell you something. I fake an injury every time me and my daughter hoop. And it's always as soon as she start coming back, I'm like, ah. She be like,
Mm.
"Are you okay?" I'm like, "Yeah, we gonna come back." We never come
I
back.
love it.
I just
love
always
it.
A damn
because as soon
con
as we go
artist.
Like
back,
that.
yes. Hey,
That old game injury
Hey.
just come back out of nowhere.
Right.
hey, I think I still got a shirt online. If you ain't cheating, you ain't trying. That's my slogan. That is my motto, and it's what I live by. Gotta cheat to try. And then when she come back, she be like, "So we gonna pick up 7-7? Now we gotta start a brand new game. This whole new day." So she start getting up.
I can't wait till those days. I still my little one is my daughter is 5, my son is 2, so I'm still in the ages of my son scratching me and you know wanting me but not wanting me. My daughter just wanting me
We
to
on
play
the same
dolls with
page,
her.
man.
Yeah,
the
you know
same
it's fun
page.
times though. It is a little fun time. You know.
Exactly. You was talking about fun. What were you talking about?
Talking about the wheel. Do we got a deep voice?
We the deep voice. Hold on. I don't think so. Oh yeah, we do. There we go.
The wheel of death.
There we go.
The wheel of death. Anyway, there's a game that we got in spinning the wheel, and what it is you'll spin this wheel, you get 5 spins. You're trying to create a wrestler. You want his move set, his mic skill,
Mic skills.
and appearance.
And
You get
appearance.
5 spins, 2 skips if you don't like them, but you're trying to build the perfect wrestler. Are you ready to play this game here?
Yeah, I
Are
mean,
you
I'm definitely ready.
ready?
You might have to just walk through these. It's late at night, okay, when we're doing this right now. So anyway, go ahead, spin the wheel.
The Wheel of Death. We're gonna give it a spin here. Like I say, you want to pick move set, mic skill, and appearance. Where is my mouse? Here we go. There we go.
Spin it.
It's the first spin.
Round and round and
On
round
Build a
we
Wrestler.
go.
Let's see who you get. Move set, mic skill, or appearance of
Oh,
Carlito.
that's a good start.
Would you like to skip
Um,
or move set, mic skill, or appearance for Carlito?
I can say Carlitos.
He's cool.
He's cool.
I'll take his appearance.
Carlito's appearance. Now we're trying to get
I'm
move
saying
set.
Carlitos' appearance, not
and
the
mic
earlier. It's the
skills.
other Carlito. I need a buff Carlito.
Right. Ooh, Dolph Ziggler.
Ooh, there you
Would
go.
you like his mic
the
skill
show off.
or move set or skip?
I'll take his. Because he's pretty good on the mic. I'm gonna skip him.
We skipping Dolph Ziggler. The skill 1 step in the chamber though. You get 2 skips. Next up, we got Jey Uso.
Oh,
Move set
yeet
or
me.
mic skills or skip.
Yeet.
Skip, bro.
Skipping Jey
Oh,
Uso.
wow.
That means these last 2 are picks. One is either his mic skills, the other is his move
I should have
set.
stick with Dolph.
Sheamus, move set or mic skills?
I can take his moveset. I think his moveset.
Yeah.
Move set. We got our wrestler almost complete. The look of Carlito, the move
Love
set
Carlito.
of Jey Uso,
No, move set of Sheamus.
move set of Sheamus, mic skills.
Hey, I'll take
There you
Sammy on the
go.
mic. I'll take Sammy on the mic.
Dang.
I'll take Sammy on the
Zayn.
mic.
That was a nice little comeback at the end there.
That's a good trio
Definitely
right
Sammy.
there.
That's a solid trio. You can't go
Solid.
wrong
Yeah, I
with
was
that.
like, yo,
All right,
The
we'll get
Rock.
the hell outta here.
The Rock.
All right.
Mm.
Nah. Only the final boss can be alive to be the final boss.
Right. Last game here. This one's called Name That Wrestler, where you got 60 seconds to ask us as many questions as you need to guess the wrestler. You can say man, woman, what federation, whatever you need to ask in 60 seconds to name that wrestler. Barbara, we had to change it because he heard us say Nick Namath earlier, but we got one over here.
And I'm going to cheat because I'm going to give you the answer telepathically.
There we go. Starting 60 seconds.
Wait,
now.
I gotta ask y'all questions.
You
But
got to
I gotta
ask us
say-
questions.
But y'all got somebody in mind already.
We got them in mind. Locked and loaded.
Okay. Male, female.
Male.
Still current or not?
Still
wrestling?
current. Still current.
NXT.
TNA.
TNA. AJ Francis.
No AJ Francis.
Is he bald?
He is not bald.
High flyer.
He's been known to go off the top from time to time, but not necessarily known.
Moose. Oh, he's not bald.
No, not bald.
nah,
He's
nah.
got a ponytail somewhat. Dark hair.
You're not doing a good job with your eyes over there, bro.
Right, where's your telepath? Tell whatever it's called.
Oh.
My eyes is water and everything from all the
Of the
lights.
Latin descent. Of the Latin
Oh,
descent.
is it Mike Santana?
Mike
There we go.
Santana, there we go.
Oh, I couldn't go with that one first. God.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
My eyes are burning now. All these lights in here.
Right. Bro, it's been an absolute honor you being on. We looked up to you doing this thing. I know you've been in it 3 years. We only been in it 2, but we were watching you the whole way, watching your rise, seeing you with the Hardy Boys, man. I was proud. Like, that was me up there just watching you because you represent us, man, the community of the IWC. We appreciate it if it hasn't been told to you yet, man.
I appreciate it. Can I share a story about the Hardys?
Go ahead.
Yes.
So I think I told you, Abe, but I ain't told the other fellas. And for those that are watching. So that was another like whole mindset, like situation because that happened so last minute. Like, one of the things I heard from Byron Saxon when I see him at an event, and I ask him, "Hey man, this is what I'm trying to do. Like, you have any advice?" And he says, "Man, just stay consistent because you don't know who's watching." He says, "And learn and be able to pivot." He says, "I was a wrestler. They asked me to do this, and look what I've been doing." And he says, "Yeah, honestly, I'm blessed. I've been with WWE for so many years, so I remember that's kind of sticking in the back of my head as well." But also, I had reached out to TNA myself, first, and like months go by, I didn't hear anything. And then on a Sunday night, I get an email about 8:30 p.m. at night saying, "Hey, if you have the opportunity to be in Boston, you can interview the Hardy Boys." I'm in Orlando. So it's kind of outside of this, I do coaching and consulting. So I've kind of canceled all my meetings. I do podcasting, but never mobile. So here I'm buying mics, probably spent almost $1,000 on this trip. I flew out there with no hotel. All right. When I get there, the hotel that I got was janky as shit. So then I go interview the Hardy Boys. I'm on cloud nine. Like, you can tell me nothing. So I'm sitting here, and all this was scary, man, because I get to the hotel where they were at, and I'm thinking they giving us a room or something. Nah, I got to set up in the lobby. So I'm like, oh shit. Like, now, like, people just what? Like, bro, my mind is going crazy right now. I don't see anybody for the first hour. I'm just setting up by myself. So anyway, everything's great. I interviewed the Hardy Boys. I get, home late at night, went to go put the SD cards and everything. But because I was so excited and people were talking to me, instead of me hitting stop on the camera, I just started unplugging shit. And I never captured the audio on the mics.
Wow.
So luckily, and that's why if you ever watched the video, the audio is so bad. And while people say, "Oh man, the audio is straight," when you understand quality, to me, I felt like I failed. Like, I felt like a failure. Bro, I had to go to sleep that night, wake up the next morning, and I felt like a pit in my stomach. And I'm like, yo, I failed. Like, what the fuck? Like, I'm mad. I don't want to get in bed. I kind of prayed over it. And I put myself together, man. And I got on a call. And the first person that I spoke to was a lady in the foster system. And it's like, did I, everything just came back to me like, man, did I really fail? And it goes back to, on those tough times, you still got to show up, man, because you just don't know what's on the other side. Like, it's so easy to dwell on negativity. But the positive was, like, before I left her, the guy already told me, he says, "Man, there's so many people that wanted this opportunity and would have told me that it was last minute." And he says, so many people come with just a cell phone. You showing up with mics and cameras and lights and all that, that already set you apart. So for anybody that's watching, man, you're asking yourself, how do you set you apart? One is stay consistent and be patient. And I've seen so many creators that think this looks easy, right? Like, I've seen it in my own community, like jump off and say, "Oh, I got this," but they not patient enough. And one of the best things I heard from someone is like, yo, if you out here and never seeing something out, you'll never know how far you could have really gotten. You know what I'm saying? So I say that, man, like, I appreciate the love that you guys are showing, but for you guys to stay as consistent as you guys been as well, keep doing it, man. Because you guys, Abe, you're one of the guys, like, some of you guys, like the other two, I've just probably seen time to time, but I see Abe all the time. And I'm like, yo, Abe is consistent. And I'd be like, yo, how this man must not got a job. This man do this 24/7. Because you stay consistent. So I respect y'all too, and anybody that do this. This is not hard. I mean, this is not easy. We may make it look like it's easy, but it's completely a hard game, man. Mentally, we talked about mentally. Hell, it's 11:30 at night right now, and we're still putting in the grind after we watch Saturday Night Main Event. So the grind is real out here.
And the edit after. Definitely, man.
Yeah.
Round of applause, man. Appreciate that breakdown, man. People need to hear that. They definitely need to hear that, man. This is not easy. So, like I say, salute to you, sir. How can the people out there in the world get their hands on you and your content before we get out of here?
KnowYourWrestling.com, bro. KnowYourWrestling.com. You'll see we update news every day, about 3 to 4 different articles. And you find all the socials on the top. So, I mean, Discord, Facebook, TikTok, YouTube. This year, we're definitely doubling down on the work. So you'll see us all over the platforms. KnowYourWrestling.com will be definitely the easiest place to find this stuff.
Cool. We like to not, a lot of people say, oh, the IWC is toxic. No, it's not. Who you bring around you may be toxic. If you choose to be around the right people like yourself, this is a great community. So it's good to have you on. We can show that to the world we can all come together, get along, talk pro wrestling without the tribalism and the hating, and just respectfully, man. So we
Amen to
appreciate
that.
that about you, man.
But if you want a nook,
Hey, I said the same thing, man. I said the same thing all the
if you
time.
want to go there, though.
Yeah. I love when people come into the chat with the bullshit. I am very cool, calm, and collected, but don't come in the chat with some bullshit because I go straight heel. I say
Definitely,
never block,
definitely.
never mute people. But yeah, positivity is everything, man. We're all humans at the end of the day, man. But to me, wrestling's a very opinionated sport, and I knew that. I've seen so many people talk shit in the comments. I love it. I'm talking shit back. Like, just understand, if
Yeah.
you talking shit, you better be expecting it back, bro.
Exactly.
And I'm not one of those person that take it lightly. So, yeah. Don't get fooled by the smiles and the positivity.
if you want a nook, I got 5 words.
Oh my God.
Fuck around, find out.
Well, that's it for us
That was
today.
5, right? Hold on, let me count.
Yeah, that was.
I had to count in my head for a
second.
second.
Fuck around and find out.
There we go. There you
All
go.
right,
The
okay.
math is good. The math is
Math
good,
is math,
man.
man.
Hopefully this is the first of many, bro. And like I said, man, make sure you guys go follow Mr. Know Your Wrestling. But until next time, it's been real. It's your boy ABE from DET.
My name is Chuck Jordan.
That ball boy from the NYC.
Ephraim from Know Your Wrestling.
There
Yeah,
we go. A lot of people don't
There you
get
go.
that. There we go. Let's go. And you guys have been tuned in to the Holy Podcast Special Guest Edition. Peace.
Peace.
Out.
Media.